before we look at the fight itself, was there any point where maybe, yourself, Johnny, and the management side of things, were you ever maybe looking at taking a different fight before going back in with Dave Allen?
Um, no, I've got to say there wasn't. It was. Although I was a little bit, I didn't want to let on to what I was thinking at first when people was mentioning the rematch. I just felt that we owed the public the rematch as well, and yeah, I just so it was natural. It was a natural fight for me, the rematch for sure, and I think the team felt the same as well.
And especially looking at that first fight, there is still a lot of positives to take away from it, especially with it being the toughest fight of Johnny's career. But when you look at those first 4 rounds, it was all Johnny's favour. Without giving away the game plan, obviously, what needs to be, I guess, changed and tweaked going into this rematch in order to have a more definitive victory over Dave Allen this time round?
Well, Johnny's just got to establish control throughout the duration of the 10 rounds, and maintain pace, and yeah. So yeah, that's it. Without giving too much away.
Absolutely. One thing that this is just a random thought that I've been having, looking at the domestic side of the heavyweight division at the moment, the well, I'm guessing our former English champion was David Adelaide, but with him now winning the British title, it leaves the belt vacant. Is there any chance? No, you're obviously just the trainer, not part of the management side, but is there any chance we could possibly see the vacant English heavyweight title on the line between Johnny and Dave?
Well, I understand the management are asking them questions. I actually thought at some point, I never saw that fight, the Adelaide fight. I missed that, and I understand they was all going a bit mad that it was a no contest, and they're going to reschedule that again. I believe, is that right? But
Yeah.
I did make some inquiries about if it was a no contest, if we could slip in for the British, for Dave and Johnny. So and then when I understood that the board have made an announcement that they're gonna do a straight rematch with that, aren't they? They're gonna do a straight rematch with that,
Yes.
and Adelaide still continues champion. Is that right?
Yes, Adelaide still
Yeah.
remains British champion.
So yeah, I haven't seen that fight yet. I saw some highlights the next day, and I'm yet to watch that again tonight. Actually, I want to watch that. Yeah.
And looking more into the fight now, we've seen obviously a lot of talk from Dave Allen in various different interviews where he believes not much can change within the 4 or 5 month period between the first fight and the rematch. What do you make of hearing things like that, especially when Dave thinks the reason why he believes he won was just simply down to experience, and you only gain experience by having more fights?
Yeah, no, I get Dave what he's saying, but listen, we'll see, won't we? I've not heard him say that myself. Just heard you say it now.
Hmm.
But that's going to be a good fight. It will be a different fight this time. I really believe, and Dave got his own way through his experience. I mean, that's a no brainer. But Johnny's Johnny would have learned from that fight. It's not going to be easy. We don't expect an easy fight, but we're going to prepare. We're prepared diligently. We've been out to the US. We've had some quality sparring over there. Johnny's hired some decent sparring this here in Fuerteventura, Adam Bailey's gym, and yeah. So no, I feel that Johnny would have learned a lot, and he will make it a different fight this time.
Absolutely. Just looking around the gym as well, Giorgio Visioli, and what I believe is a real nice step up this next Saturday night against Kane Baker. We've seen really, really good start to Giorgio's professional career, just over a year in now. We know Kane Baker isn't going to come and sit down. We know what he brings, and he brings a war every time. What are you hoping for Giorgio to display next Saturday night?
Well, Giorgio's just come back from Las Vegas with myself and Johnny Fisher actually, and I saw another side of. You think you've seen, obviously he's a young kid, Giorgio, but listen, I saw another side of Giorgio with the best that America's got to offer, being young spring chickens at the top of their game and experienced campaigners in Cuban number ones. Uh, he was phenomenal over there. He literally he literally, yeah, yeah, no, it was brilliant, and I've got it all on video. Yeah, so it was lovely to watch. We them guys filmed the sparring. We filmed the sparring because we like to do that and learn from our pluses and our negatives. But no, Giorgio's a cracking fighter, and I saw another side of him. But being in with Kane Baker in the real thing under the lights on the night, uh, he's still got to go through. Tests himself to mature and to gain experience. And I feel that Kane will bring that, will bring the heat, will manhandle uh, Giorgio at times, and it will be lovely to see how he handles it in real life, in real motion, under the lights, as I say. And but I've got we had a really great 2 week development camp for Giorgio Visioli over there in Las Vegas with the best that America's got to offer. I mean that and all. So yeah, but listen, it all matters on the night. So 18th is Saturday week, right? 18th or 19th?
19th, Saturday the 19th,
9th,
Sheffield.
Saturday the 19th in Sheffield. I'll be there too.
I'll be there as well, Mark. Don't you worry.
Good man.
Just speaking of the sparring, we know one of the names he sparred was one of America's hottest prospects in Kamel Moton. Um, when it was first posted on social media, just a picture of the two, you can only imagine how good those rounds were. For Giorgio at this stage of his career, where he has now had a few professional fights and he's kind of settled into the pro game, but how important is those development camps? That 2 weeks out in Vegas, sparring the best. We know that there is real value to it, but for you seeing it up close firsthand, how much value is there for Giorgio in going and doing these camps?
Well, I can't express how valuable that is for me to see as a coach. Yes, in his first year as a professional, because you look for character, you look for certain minerals in a promising fighter, and for me to Giorgio was talking about Carmel Moulton, talking about him, and we had some stuff lined up. We never expected that guy, and then he turned up. I said, "Well, be careful what you wish for," and he got him. But he embraced it. He embraced it. He never shied away from it. He embraced it, and we had two good quality spars with him. 12 rounds with that Carmel, and lovely operator, great fighter himself. Very different to Giorgio, and the styles clicked and it worked, and it was fantastic for me to see as a coach. To see, like I say, character. It's all about character, heart, but using your IQ too. So that was quality. There was a spar that we had just before Carmel. A guy called Kevin Brown. He was Cuban's number one, and he was 30 years of age. And I would have embraced and liked a bit more of that, to tell you the truth. But we only had one spar with him. He was a mature man, a very accomplished professional. And I'm not sure if Kevin Brown would have been his Cuban name, but he was his name was Kevin Brown, and he was Cuban's number one. That was quality sparring too. And we finished off in a gym, another gym over in can't think now. Sandy Ryan's Coach K's gym. We also never expected to get Giorgio any rounds there, to tell the truth, because we was there for Johnny Fisher, and we got in some brilliant quality rounds there with three or four guys to finish off as well. So yeah, so he never wasted no time. Giorgio Visioli over there in the US in 2 weeks. He really ranked up some rounds. Yeah. But yeah, so it was a great camp all round for to tee up to start off with Johnny Fisher over there as well. That's a great quality, world class sparring with Fisher. So that was good as well.